Hello, welcome back to How Fred Does It. We're going to go over an install of a TYT 3,000 pound ATV winch. I'm going to put it in the back of the shed here behind the wheelbarrow there, and it'll pull my 4x8 utility trailer in that I use for camping gear. Hello everyone, so I'm getting ready to mount this little ATV winch in here on the floor so that I can drag my camping trailer up in here. The trailer's maybe about 1,200 pounds total, with all my camping gear in it, with the hot tent and the wood stove and everything. So just kind of laying it out. I don't obviously have a winch mount to mount this to, so I'm going to mount an extra 2x6 to the floor. Got an inch of plywood there and some joists underneath, and I'm going to put the back set of the bolts into the sill for the wall, so it should be plenty solid to pull that trailer up in here. But I've got the winch, we've got the control here. We'll mount that on the wall behind it and add a 12 volt. I've got a deep cycle battery I'll mount out here as well on a battery tender, and we should be good to go. So I'll come back as we move along through the phases here and show you how it works. Well, that was pretty quick. Took all of about 10 minutes. I've got looks like 13 deck screws in that 2x6. I don't think it's going anywhere. And then we've got leg screws, 2 leg screws down, 3-inch leg screws down through the sill plate in the back, and then through this 2x4 into an inch of plywood. And I don't think I hit a floor joist there, but it's okay. I don't think it's going anywhere. So not with the weight I'm doing. So I've got the controller mounted up here on the wall. I've got to get my wiring cleaned up and everything, and find a way to strap that down. I might put a couple of screws in the 2x4 there to just wire tie those cables up and get some. I got to get some something rubber, maybe a piece of old radiator, or not heater hose or something over those. Tape it over those connections just so nothing falls on those connections to the motor. I mean, obviously those should only be hot when I'm using it, but got my battery connectors here. Had to come up with some little bit of ingenious connection for the battery here, because the stud that came with it was a little too big for this wiring. So we'll get the battery out here and get that set. This has got a remote control. I've got to get plugged into those two wires sticking out there, the green and the black one, and then I think I got to dig up some batteries for it. So we'll bring you back when all of that is ready, and we're ready to pull the cable back in. I freewheeled it out to get some of the cable spooled off, so that I could get into those lag bolts with the drill. So yeah, looking pretty good, going pretty quick. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. I got the remote hooked up, got the cable, gonna recoil the cable in. Well, you get the picture. There you go. So that shouldn't have any problem pulling my little camping trailer in here. I gotta clean up my wiring. I got some screw-on tie downs that I can use wire ties with. I gotta dig those out, and I'll get those wires tied down. It's got a wired remote as well. I've just got that coiled and hooked on the wall, because when I'm steering this trailer in, I'm going to need to be on the far end of the trailer and use the remote. So that's why I got this one with a remote. But TYT 3,000 pound winch. I got a a big deep cycle battery for my electric boat motor is what I'm using right now. That'll be more than plenty, and we'll have that on a battery tender, and should work out real good after the new year, after my trip, and I put the trailer in here. We'll do a follow up real quick on dragging the trailer in. So that's how Fred does it. Thanks for coming and visiting today.